But
Nice.
I heard Disneyland got crazy for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I saw that, and I saw some of my friends went to Disneyland, and they were recording the guy that got caught, I guess.
So hold up. So this guy went streaking like naked?
Yeah, the Disney employees were yelling at him, "Please stop, sir," and he didn't stop. Took off his pants and went in the water.
Wow.
Maybe he was just hot.
Spread good, baby. What is up, everyone, and welcome to episode 30 of the Spread Good podcast. My name is Brodi Nicholas, and sitting to my left today is Mr. Celebrate Life. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Resting before I celebrate life this weekend.
Big weekend.
Love the new furniture.
Yeah, so we got a little cozy in here now, huh?
Yeah.
So
A lot more cozy. Got rid of that big old table.
yeah, it's a lot more chill now.
Yeah.
I feel like people could just kick it.
Yeah.
Kick it, hang out. We still got the couch for when we got guests, but we're figuring it out. But
Yeah.
these this is your Black Friday pickup right here?
Yeah. $40 each.
Man,
This is the only thing I bought on Black Friday.
this is great. So we'll put it in the Amazon link if anybody wants to buy
True,
these, support. But yeah, these are great. But man, so what's new? What's going on?
Man, you know, my birthday's coming up this weekend. Getting old.
Big
really
3-0,
old.
big 3-0.
Yeah, basically. Just had Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving?
It's good, man. It was good. Got to hang out with some friends. Got to see some of our family. It was a good chill time down south.
Nice.
But I heard Disneyland got crazy for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I saw that. And I saw some of my friends went to Disneyland and they were recording the guy that got caught, I guess.
So hold up. So this guy went streaking like naked?
That's what I saw in my friends' stories. But then I read the story yesterday, I think. The dude was walking around with just his shorts on, touching like all the things that It's a Small World.
Like
all
not like kids, like
nah,
just
I mean the fake kids at It's a Small
okay.
World. And then eventually took off his pants, went in the water, started swimming, then got caught.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't know about this until right before this. We talked about it briefly. I was like, that's nuts.
Yeah,
And so
it's-
you had friends that like saw the guy getting escorted out, right?
My friends were posting it on their stories, and all I could see, I didn't see the dude get escorted out, but I saw all the parents covering their children's eyes. And then later on, I saw the video of the dude. He was getting carried by his ankles and his arms.
I wonder where he's at today.
Yeah, I don't know. He was on drugs or he was manic or something.
That's nuts. Well, hopefully, he's okay.
Yeah.
And everybody that had to witness that is okay too.
Yeah, I mean, you go to Disneyland, you never think anything like that will happen, but at least everyone's okay, I guess.
Just think of like security, because like you said, like what's the worst thing that happens at Disneyland?
Yeah.
I think every once in a while people might get a little too lit. Now they have a couple bars at Disneyland, but California Adventure, but nothing like that.
No, apparently he was on drugs.
Wow.
But yeah, the Disney employees were yelling at him, "Please stop, sir." And he didn't stop. Took off his pants and went in the water.
Wow.
Maybe he was just hot.
Maybe. I'm a little hot right now.
Yeah.
Dude, end of November, going into December, still 80s.
Yep.
Today it's 70s. It's wild.
It's hot outside, but it's nice in here.
Yeah.
That's why we got our good merch on. I
Yeah,
like that.
I like your fit, man.
Thank you. This is on sale. Well, it's not on sale anymore.
Yeah. Missed
Sorry,
a shot.
you missed it.
But we had a lot of people buy for Black Friday, Cyber Monday.
Yep.
A lot of discounts going on. So if you bought a piece of Spread Good, thank you so much. Take a picture, tag us, and we'll send you a $20 gift card. Just saying. We want to see people in their Spread Good. We're super proud of the quality. So again, if you got a piece, post us on Instagram, tag at spreadgoodsquad. We'll send you $20.
Yeah, it's not on sale anymore, but we still have it up on the site. We have some of it up on the site. We're almost sold out of a bunch of
We're
things.
sold out of the small, all the black actually, all the black hoodies. We're sold out of small and khaki and taupe. But we got all the sizes for the sweatpants.
Nice.
And we have all the sizes for this too, the crew neck.
We only have a few though. Like,
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. But I mean, I guess, geez, when this comes out, we might actually be sold out.
We might be sold out.
But still look, because I think we're gonna restock the sweats. No promises, but
Yeah.
But
The
long
sweats are
story
cool.
short, it's cool to be able to say that. Like,
Yeah.
man, this is the first line that we've ever like really put some effort into, and
Yeah.
thank you guys for rocking with
A
it.
lot of support from everyone. I like your hoodie. That's a little bit different.
Thank you, man. So we actually launched this a couple years back, and we're relaunching it for for the holidays. For people that don't know, one of the first ever Spread Good projects we ever did was for a kid named Cameron. He was 17 when we met, and he had stage 4 colon cancer, and he had a dream to start his own nonprofit called Love Thy Neighbor to help the homeless in his community. And so the Spread Good Squad went out there. We spent the day with the homeless community. He gave them haircuts. We gave them food, clothing, and we ended up helping him start his 501c3 nonprofit 2 weeks before he passed away. And so to this day, his parents and his community still do their outreach every single month. They took a little break with a lot of stuff going on, but they're relaunching in January. So that's why we're relaunching these hoodies. We're going to sell these hoodies at spreadgoodsquad.com, and a portion of every hoodie goes towards providing a meal and a haircut for a person facing homelessness.
Nice. And it's called Love Thy Neighbor.
Love Thy Neighbor. Check them out. Cameron was probably one of the most special. You know, it's weird because I say one of the coolest kids I've ever met, but it was like me and you. He was just so cool. And obviously he was older, 17, 18. But that guy was just amazing, and he inspires me every day. So go cop your Love Thy Neighbor hoodie, and let's support his cause and keep fighting with him.
Yep. So he was 17 when he passed away?
18.
How many years ago was that?
That was at the end of 2020. I think October of 2020. So it's been, 3 years now.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Crazy.
That's wild. Yeah, we spent a lot of time together. We spent a lot of time together, and, the Spread Good Squad went out and spent the day with him. So I think Saul and Katie got to meet him too, and just good memories, man. Great family. And again, they're still doing outreach. So if you'd like to help them, be sure to look up Love Thy Neighbor. And again, let's directly impact some people this winter.
Nice. In January, that's live.
Yep, it's actually live right now.
Oh,
live
nice.
on the site. So we want the proceeds to help them with their first outreach of the year in January.
Oh, okay.
They go out, I think it's the first Sunday of every month. So we want to get some proceeds to them, and again, provide these haircuts, these meals, and I think we're going to actually throw some of these hoodies out there too to some of these people.
Nice.
Keep them warm.
Yeah. Love that. But yeah, just thinking about Cameron, he was 18. It's really young. My birthday's coming up. I'm really old.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Big 3-0, huh?
Yeah. I mean, double that kid's life. A lot of experiences. Grateful for all of it, but yeah, man, getting old is kind of weird.
It's really weird, you know, because I always say it like, I don't think we're old yet, but we're older, right? And man, it just hit me hard when you said that. I didn't think about that. Cameron did so much in his life in 18 years, and that's all he got.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Sorry, I just had a little moment there, but yeah, like, again, just grateful to be here, grateful to just live, man, and do these things for some people that can't.
Yeah, that's why for me it's celebrate life every day.
True.
Everyone knows my story, my brother not knowing if he was going to live past 18, 20. So it was always celebrate life every day for me. But working with all these kids through Spread Good, it just makes you realize how important life is, like working with Isabella, her asking you what your dream is.
Yeah,
like
that's crazy.
This little kid, fighting for her life at such a young age, doing what she can. It's just crazy to think about. Massive perspective.
But with that being said, yeah, you have a birthday coming up.
Yeah.
And so what do you, I know we talked about it last week, but you're going to have a little get together.
Yeah. I mean, I love my birthday. Every year I celebrate life hard. If I could celebrate my birthday the whole month, I would, but unfortunately there's Christmas, my daughter's birthday. But yeah, I love my birthday because I can get all my family and friends together. We can all hang out. I love being around people. I love being around my family and friends. So whenever I can celebrate with them, it's dope. Do you celebrate your birthday hard?
Yeah, pretty hard. I am fortunate enough. Mine is like 3 months long. So yeah. It's one of those seasons for sure. Cause I don't have kids yet, but yeah, the last few years we've been traveling. I think last birthday I was with you in Arizona.
Yeah.
So that was a good one. That was fun. The year before that we were in Cancun. The year before that. Yeah, we're always somewhere, but maybe I'll have my birthday this year. We'll see.
Yeah. I've always wanted my birthday here so I can have all my friends, all my family with me.
That's cool.
I just like being surrounded by all of them. But yeah, this year I'm getting really old. I'm thinking about my age, thinking about my health. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, and we were just at a Cal State Fullerton earlier, delivering Pocky boxes and boxes of Pocky to the pantry over there. And just looking at those kids, they're all 20, 18 to 21, born in the 2000s.
Wild. 2000s.
Man, I still remember Y2K. Do you remember Y2K?
Yeah, I remember the Backstreet Boys dropped a Millennium album. So were you Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
I was Backstreet Boys.
Okay, same. So yeah, man, I remember when that dropped, and then I remember my parents actually had a New Year's party that year, and I feel like some people didn't come. People were getting lit. They just didn't know what was gonna happen.
Yeah, I remember I was sitting there looking at the clock, not realizing that it was already 2000 on the other side of the world.
Right.
Looking at the clock at midnight like, is everything gonna explode? But yeah, nothing happened.
Yeah.
But these kids, like Jared over here, he has no idea about it.
It's wild. It's
He's
wild.
a 2000s baby.
That's crazy. Yeah, and then the Let's Be Kind event, saw those kids in what, high school?
High school, middle school.
Those are like 2010 kids.
2010 kids. Yeah, super young. They all have phones. Did you have a phone at school?
So I got my phone in 7th grade. And I remember you were not allowed to have it out at all, like even through high school. But now it seems like kids are on their phones at school. It's a thing now.
Yeah. All these kids had phones. I didn't know that kids had phones at school.
It's crazy.
I remember my first phone was in high school, and I would just play Snake all day.
You got the Nokia?
Yep. That's all I did all day. Missed a lot of classes in high school doing that. But now my daughters, they just take my phone. They know how to use it for YouTube, Spotify, everything.
That's wild. That's wild.
Yesterday, my daughter Sienna took my phone, started scrolling on Instagram, and she saw us, one of our short pieces of content. She's like, "Oh, that's you, Daddy," and she was so happy. But yeah,
wow.
that was my proud dad moment of the day yesterday.
I like that. That. What did she think of the Taylor Swift conspiracy?
She's only 2 years old, so she doesn't really know. She just knows my face.
There you go.
I think she loves Taylor Swift like I do. Yep. I love Taylor Swift.
Good save. Yep. I love Travis Kelce. So
yeah,
it's a win-win.
Great people.
Yeah. No, for real. They're both great. Beyonce also had a tour premiere this last week, and people were talking about on the radio, again, not taking credit for this, just send a message. That, people are like, oh, why wasn't Taylor Swift at Beyonce's premiere? It's like, bro, because she's performing in Brazil right now. It's like everybody always has something to say.
There's always drama.
Yeah,
there's always drama.
It's funny. But
when did Beyonce come out?
She was in a different group before. Yeah. So, no, 90s, I think, because I was like a kid.
Yeah, 90s, right?
90s babies.
Man, yeah, just going back to being old, I remember all the 90s. I remember my first computer.
So you got a computer?
Our family was one of the first families in our neighborhood, at least, to have a computer. And I remember turning it on, waiting like 30 minutes or an hour just for it to turn on. I didn't know what it was going to do. I was only like 5 or 6. And the first thing I did was just like type words and delete it.
Wow.
It was pretty.
Do you remember dial-up?
Yep. I remember
AOL, make the sounds. Yeah.
I remember AIM. I used to be on AIM all the time.
Talking to people.
Yep. Chatting with who knows who.
I know. That's when catfishing.
Dangerous days. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. Speaking of computers, I used them a lot at school. I remember Oregon Trail.
Yep. That was my game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a move. And then what about TV? Did you ever watch TV before school?
Yeah. All the time.
What shows did you watch?
I remember Pokemon.
Yep.
I remember Sailor Moon.
Okay.
I don't know why I watched that, but I watched Sailor Moon. What else? What did you watch?
Well, speaking of Pokemon, did you trade cards?
No,
in school?
I never trade cards.
Oh, I was into it. And that was also a school rule. You weren't allowed to trade cards because in elementary school, the 6th graders would take advantage of the 3rd graders, because some of these cards are expensive.
Yeah.
Like, so you saw like a $50 Ditto for like $100 graphic Charizard, and parents were getting upset. There's a lot of drama in the schools back then with the Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
But now it's all digital.
Yeah.
But
did you ever play Pogs?
A little bit. I knew what they were, but I wasn't. Yeah, I didn't know too much.
We used to play that all the time. Now looking back at it, I was So dumb. Just little cardboard things.
It worked.
I mean, there were tournaments. My friends were in the tournaments.
Oh, wow. You guys went hard.
Yep.
Yeah. But speaking of TV, I don't think it was before school, but I watched it all the time, like The Price is Right.
Oh, yeah.
Full House. This is a little old school, but Andy Griffith. You ever watch Andy Griffith?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Little House on the Prairie, Seventh Heaven. And then the before school programs were Clifford, Arthur. And then, I don't know, I fuck with Caillou. That was a good show.
Yeah,
Is he
that's a good
still
show.
around? Because you have kids now.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow,
Yeah.
Caillou's faking it, man.
Yeah.
He's like got to be 45 now.
Yep.
But he's still 4, huh?
Yep. Did you ever watch Cops?
Yes.
I used to watch Cops after school. My parents get mad at me.
Yeah, and Jerry Maguire. No,
Jerry Maguire.
See, I'm thinking about
Jerry
movies
Springer?
now. Jerry Springer, but also Jerry Maguire.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
the movie.
Yeah, Jerry Maguire, yep. Jerry Springer was the...
Yeah, that's
dope.
right. That like Montel too.
Yeah.
Right? Wow, this is crazy. This is like a big
We
throwback.
should do some Jerry Springer stuff in here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We could probably find. Let's get that streaker guy on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Streaker guy. Come on the Spread Good podcast. Tell us how you spread good, but not in the way that you did.
Yeah. About that.
We don't need to talk about that.
But man, okay. What else? What else nostalgically? Did you play video games as a kid?
Yeah, I play video games a lot. I used to play all the sports games, Madden, Tecmo Bowl, like
Okay.
every sports game.
So Madden, were you one of those kids that would actually play the game, or would you spend 7 hours trading players, doing the whole rosters, all this stuff?
I would do both.
Man.
I spent hours making the best team, and then I spent hours playing the game, and I always wanted like the perfect game, like 100-0.
Yeah.
All my players got the most points, the most yards, everything.
That's crazy though, because for me, I was just always playing the game, like throwing Hail Marys, running it. But I remember I'd go to my cousin's house and I'd get so bored. He was also 5 years older than me, but he'd just sit there trading players, building. To me, that like wasn't playing. This is like homework. I was like, what is this guy doing? But supposedly a lot of people did that.
Yeah,
So
I did that.
I just played.
That was one of the funnest parts. That's fantasy football before fantasy football.
Yeah, and I also don't play that, so I guess I'm missing out.
Yeah.
But yeah, N64, Smash Brothers, Star Fox, Donkey
Yeah,
Kong.
Star Fox. I used to play with my cousins this Olympics game where we would race,
Okay,
just smash buttons all day.
nice.
Yeah.
Wow, good times. And then in high school, I kind of fell out of video games. That's when everybody started playing like Halo,
Oh yeah.
Call
I
of
didn't-
Duty.
I didn't
Me
play any
neither.
of that.
I didn't play any of that, but the one game I played all throughout high school was Guitar Hero.
Yeah. All my friends played that, but I'm not good at music. So
Yeah, I would smash on that game. And then I didn't really get into Rock Band when that came out, but a lot of people played that. And then at the end of my video game career, I got into American Idol on the PlayStation 2. So like literally 2 of my birthday parties
like
were.
you sing?
Yeah, it's like a singing game.
Oh, so it's like karaoke.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
looking back, yeah, it is. And then the Simon Cowell, everybody judges you or whatever. And
Damn.
Yep.
I never did that.
yeah.
I did all the simple games. Mario, Duck Hunt. That's
Duck Hunt. Dang.
I'm old.
Dang,
Bro. I'm
bro.
old.
That's cool.
I don't know if you know what Atari is, but
Yeah, the joystick.
yeah, when I was a little baby, my cousin showed me that. But
Dang,
that's
dope.
how old I am.
No,
So
I know what
now
Atari is.
everyone knows how old I am.
There you go. Big 3-0. Big 3-0.
Bro, when my parents were my age, I thought they were so old.
I know.
I thought they were like gonna retire, be senior citizens, but now they're I mean,
No, life's crazy. Life's crazy. I think about that too, because like a lot of people probably listening know I'm 32, and I don't know why as a kid I just thought at 32 like adults were superheroes. Like my parents were superheroes, and even if they weren't superheroes or professional athletes, they had it all figured out. It's just crazy because at 32 I feel like I'm just getting started and I'm still figuring out so much, and it's wild to me because at 32 my parents already had me, and it's like, man, were they feeling the way I feel sometimes with a child in the house? Like, I don't know. It's crazy. It's
Yeah,
crazy. Like,
it is crazy. When people say 40 is the new 30 or 30 is the new 20, like I always thought that was dumb, but now I think it is. It's pretty true because my parents had me the same age I had my kids.
Okay.
But they were already they already knew their retirement plan. They already knew what they were going to do for the next 10, 15 years. I have no idea what I'm going to do tomorrow.
Same.
But,
I feel that. I feel
know.
that. Man. That's crazy because I feel like on one end it's awesome because I do feel like we're way more free,
Yeah.
right? Like I've traveled, not that it's a competition, but I've traveled way more than my parents. I've obviously I don't have a 9 to 5. I have all this freedom, but on the flip side, you're right. I really don't know what's going to happen to me in a few years if something goes left or right. You know what I mean? But I also feel like that's like the life I love,
Yeah.
right? I like the high risk, high reward, but at the end of the day, I don't know if I'm going to feel like that at 60. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
sometimes it's good to have some plans in place.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think life was a lot different back then. Like you can figure out what's going to happen in the next 10, 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we went through COVID. Nobody knew that was going to happen. I think that changed a lot of people's
Yep.
perspective on life. But yeah, now I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what's going to happen in 10, 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm okay with that. I actually,
Same. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah, I'd rather do that than not to talk bad on my parents, but like I don't want the life that they lived where it was just, I know I'm gonna retire at
Yep.
60. I know exactly how much I'm gonna work and make 8 hours a day at work, sleeping half of the day.
Yep.
That's not the life for me.
I feel that somebody, I was at a party and a friend was talking to me about, I guess his friend's brother, whatever, talking about this guy. And again, I don't even know this person, just telling a story. He became a police officer, right? Which, awesome career, whatnot. And I really didn't know the pay rates of police officers or anything like that. But this friend of mine asked his brother-in-law, like, oh, congrats on getting into the academy and becoming a police officer. Like, how do you like it? He's like, oh, it's good, man. Just trying to put my 25 years until I get my pension and then I could just, do my thing or whatever. And this friend felt the same way I did. It was like, again, if you have a 9 to 5 or like a career thing, like that's awesome. And we could be excited about that. But that answer was like, you're just trying to put your 25 years in real quick to get your pension. Like
25 years is a long, long time.
to do something that you don't like, it's whatever. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, man, like
Yep.
if you love being a cop, or I say this all the time, if you love working at the diner, if you love working at McDonald's, I think that's dope. I actually get inspired by those people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't just like do something to get to the next thing that at the end of the day, we still don't even know.
Exactly.
I
You don't know
always-
what's going to happen in 25 years, much less 1 year.
Exactly. Yeah.
But-
so I know that we relate a lot on that, which again, I think it's a blessing and a curse, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we've had good years and we've had bad years.
Yeah.
Right. But the good ones always outweigh the bad.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's crazy that we're talking about this because I think this shows our age. Like we're thinking about the future. We're thinking about our careers, talking to younger people. They don't really know what they're going to do yet. They're trying this, they're trying that. And they're not really thinking about 10, 15 years from now. Mm-hmm. I never did when I was 20, 25. Now I am. I'm thinking about my health. I'm thinking about eating healthier, exercising more, even though I exercise every day. Like, yeah, I see my age now. And I feel my age.
Okay.
I feel my age. When I'm sure after I have my birthday party, probably fall asleep early like I did last year and the year before. I'm going to wake up and want to rest the whole day.
Yep.
When I was 25,
Just run it back.
party the whole week. But yeah, do you feel your age a little bit?
Yeah. In some instances, I definitely feel like, when we party and stuff, I feel it the next day, but I guess I'm still like, let's just run it back. Like, let's keep drinking or whatever it is. But, the partying thing isn't super tough. It's more just like the body feeling. I was hanging out with some friends for Thanksgiving. We were talking about this. Like, I drink over a gallon of water a day. I'm in the gym at 6, 7 a.m. every day. Like, I do all these things. And so when I go party or do something crazy for a couple days, it's crazy how much it sets me back. Like, I feel like my body out of shape.
Yeah.
I feel like my cardio completely demolished. And it's like almost frustrating because it's like, man, I put 17 days of work in, right, to go rage for 2 days. And it feels like I like get set back 18 days, And so I guess in that sense, I feel my age because I feel like some kids could just like eat McDonald's every day, party 6 days a week and still have a six pack,
That's what I used to do.
Yeah. And it's like, man, because now I'm really like dedicated to my body. I want that like, that good physique and just putting that work in. But it's like, have to sacrifice so much now. I feel like really have to watch how many times we go out or how many times we eat at restaurants. And It sucks because that's why we live a good life. We want to be able to enjoy those things. But if I enjoyed those things 7 days a week, I would be very overweight. And that doesn't make me happy.
Yeah.
I'd rather sacrifice a little bit to feel good and look good. But it's still, there's always work to do. And it's like, I guess it is getting harder as we get older.
We old.
Speaking of, have you ever thought about putting a needle in your butt?
A needle in my butt.
TRT, bro. TRT.
TRT.
It's
What's
a new
TRT?
Testosterone.
Testosterone.
Or even steroids. PEDs.
So, yeah, is that the same thing?
So I probably shouldn't talk about this because I'm not educated in it enough. But, there's always been like roids and SARMs and performance enhancing drugs is what the people call them, PEDs.
Yeah.
But this thing, a lot of people I know have been up to this last year and a half, TRT, which is like a testosterone therapy. But basically, yeah, man, it's like you put it, and I'm just not good at needles. That's what honestly was holding me back the most. And I've always just thought like, oh, anything that you got to stick yourself with, like, nah. But it seems like if you get your blood work and you're going through a clinic and you're doing it the right way, it's a really healthy thing. And you actually should do it, especially if you're like deficient in some areas or you want to just stay in the game. I don't know.
So what's the benefit of TRT? It makes you stronger?
I think you put some mass on in a good way, muscle endurance. Again, yeah, totally probably going to get butchered on this episode because I don't know the definition. Yeah. But long story short, the guys that are on TRT, that's kind of what I want to look like. They're built, they're thick, but they're lean, and they're firing on all cylinders. Because I also, man, I guess I am getting old. I get tired easier.
Yeah,
lately. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, don't get me wrong. I was still up at 6 this morning, and I'll still be up till midnight tonight. But it's just not the same. It hurts. Like Monday I'm fine, Tuesday I'm fine, but tomorrow I'm gonna hurt. And then like me and Katie over the weekend on Saturday to Sunday, because she gets up and goes to the gym at 5 a.m. throughout the week. We went to bed on Saturday at like 11 p.m. We woke up at 10 a.m.
Damn.
That was crazy. Like we didn't even mean to.
Yeah.
Because we go so hard throughout the week. That Saturday night we just hibernated.
Yeah.
And I feel like what would have happened if we went out partying that night? Like when would we have gotten to catch up?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel you on getting tired. I mean, I know you're running now. I'm
mile
running
a day.
like 2 to 3 a day. Before, 10 years ago, every lunch I'd run like 6 miles. Damn. And it'd be straight. Damn. And then I could go play basketball at night and wake up the next day and everything's fine. Now I run maybe 2 to 3 miles a day. And yeah, I'm sore every day.
Yeah.
I don't feel good. But I got to do it.
Right. And that's kind of where I'm at is I'm lifting in the morning and then I'm running either right after or running at night. And yeah, my body's just fatigued, but I'm just trying to build like these habits. But again, I think if you're on TRT, you can like perform better, longer. I don't know. Maybe we need to get a TRT expert on here.
Yeah. I think you know some, right?
I do. But so that's the question. Again, I'm not pitching very well right now. But if you got something that they said, hey, if you go do this thing, you get poked once a week, or I don't even know the cycle, but you wouldn't be tired anymore. Your body would get to a point where you'd have more energy for your kids. Like, do you think just mentally you'd be open to doing something?
Yeah, for sure. So before when I was young, 20s, never, I don't want to do even vitamins. I never took vitamins. Dude,
that's how I was. I didn't want to be dependent on anything.
Protein, I never did any of that stuff. But past couple years, been doing protein, pre-workout, taking vitamins now. And I mean, next step is the drugs.
Yeah, it's the drugs. Let's get some PEDs in here.
Yeah.
No, but that's crazy. I didn't know that about you because I'm the same way. I didn't even have a coffee till I was 30. I had this thing as a kid. I didn't want to be dependent on anything. Yeah. Like, again, even vitamins, looking back, but I looked at that as like, I don't need that in my body because I produce that naturally. Yeah. And then Katie got me on iron, then we're taking zinc, and then we're taking vitamin D. Next thing, bro, I got like a pill salad every day.
And that makes me think of, it makes me think of old people. I used to make fun of my parents.
Same. Yeah.
They had the little case Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like taking their drugs. I mean, they still do. But yeah, that makes me feel so old that, I take pills every day. Not because I need to, but like,
it does help.
Supplements and vitamins. Yeah.
Damn.
Old.
That's crazy.
Next episode, we're going to talk about.
We're going to be doing TRT
Central
live.
Silver.
Huh? What? No. But no, I guess my thing is still, like I used to be 100% no way. And now I'm like 90% no way. And I know that's still a lot no way, but that little part of me, like I'm super down because I just put so much time every day, not even just in the gym and the running, but into the meal prepping, into like not having a beer with friends. Like there's so much energy I'm putting in. I feel like, man, why am I not like elite?
Yeah.
Right. And I feel like it's just that time. Gotta stick the needle in the ass.
Yeah. And I mean, now it's like nobody really cares. 10
That's the
years
other
ago,
thing.
20 years ago, 90s, you can't do that.
Yep.
But now, who cares?
So somebody else brought this up, and man, I can't quote anybody today because I can't remember. But somebody told me this is like, you know, I care so much about like, oh, I can't take these supplements, or oh, I can't poke myself, or oh, but there's people getting boob jobs, facelifts, Botox. It's the same thing. Is if it makes you feel good and it elevates your self-image, your self-love, the way you perform, why not?
Yeah.
You know, and that really opened my mind. I was like, you know, that's a good way to look at it. Is like, I honestly don't judge girls for getting boob jobs. So if I probably wouldn't get judged if I looked a little more yoked with a needle in my ass.
Yeah.
You know,
If you do get judged, who cares?
Exactly. No, 100%.
If it makes you feel good, it makes you feel good.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm down to do some TRT. I'm trying to look.
All right.
Trying to look.
Yo, let's go. I think we're going to catch a flight to Arizona and
Take some TRT.
TRT. So, man, just think episode 80
Yep.
is jacked.
Yep.
Remember this before and after.
Progression.
Yep, every day.
See the progression.
But that's cool. I didn't know you were open to that because
yeah.
I've been getting more, but like I said, for me, can you stick yourself with a needle?
I don't know if I can stick myself. I never have, but I don't care if someone sticks me.
No, that's what I was telling. I was like, I told Katie, if this is a group effort, if I'm starting this, you got to poke me because I can't do needles, man. I can't do needles. It's hard.
I'm pretty sure I can.
Yeah, no.
Like when you get your blood taken, can you look or do you look
No,
away?
I look away. Yeah. I mean, I definitely could look. I don't like get sick or anything, but I just don't like needles. And I don't think I could like insert myself. But that's a lot. Because yeah, if I get shots, it's not that I don't like it, but I'll do it. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Drawing blood, whatever. But myself, nah. Maybe I'm gonna stick to the pre-workout.
Is that the only way you could do it?
Yeah, so supposedly there's like oral SARMs, or I mean, this is different than TRT, but different like roid type things. But I guess when you ingest it, it goes through your liver, and that's when it like messes up your system.
Oh, yeah.
When you go straight to the needle, same thing with I guess PEDs. Again, I'm gonna get butchered by these fitness people, but it's just going straight to your bloodline, straight to the muscle. You're not affecting your digestive tract, or probably not making this right, but something like that.
All right. Yeah, I believe you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm getting old. I'm at that age. Maybe I need to do all those different things.
Maybe, and you know what's gonna be crazy? We're gonna start doing it, and so the other thing is, I feel like once we start doing it, we have to stay on it. So I just hate being dependent on things.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna like it.
Well, I'm gonna have to ask my wife first because she is my boss, and if I do it without her permission, I'm getting in trouble.
Yeah, no, I feel that it's a group conversation for
Yep,
sure.
Yep.
But man, a lot of things. Gonna have to go look up all this TRT info.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you're like? For me, when I was younger, play basketball every day, go to work out every day, go out to eat every day. I was just always everywhere. Now I like being home. Obviously, I have kids, so it's easier. But yeah, we went to the park this past weekend. My hobbies have changed. Like I'm just more chill.
Yeah, I feel that. Like for me, there's been a couple things recently. I've really realized like I enjoy watching like football on Sunday. And I used to always be like, bro, if I'm not on the team, like unless it's playoffs, I'm down for some playoffs or football parties. But I've been watching it on the couch alone and finding enjoyment from just sitting there watching football.
Yeah.
I used to always just want to be on the field or go to the games or do something. But now it's just like kind of relaxed. And then as far as like being out all the time, like don't get me wrong, I still like to party and go out when the opportunity presents itself. But it's kind of crazy. Like, you know, we haven't been going out as much, you know, since your third baby and whatnot. But like when we do go out, like even to just get a beer, I don't know why that like excites me so much. I used to like when I was 20, I remember my friends are 21. Oh, let's like go drink beers. I'm like, bro, there's no girls. Like, why are we gonna drink beers? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now it's just like I really enjoy like going to a bar and just having a beer.
Yeah.
And some appetite. It's just weird how like before I'd be like, bro, that's a waste of money. There's nothing, you know, what are we gonna do? But now it's like I really look forward to these simple things in life.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I look forward to just going to dinner, having a beer. Me and my friends used to go to clubs all the time, Vegas.
Yep.
The whole nine. Now it's like I'm excited for my friends to come over this weekend.
Yeah.
And with their kids, and we're just gonna have a few beers and eat, and
Chill.
probably not gonna be that loud.
It's gonna be loud. It's always loud.
Oh yeah, with kids it's always loud. But yeah, Shell always makes fun of me because when the music's too loud, I turn it down, or the TV's too loud, I turn it down. I'm like, it's too loud, man.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm old. I'm a get off my lawn type of person now.
There you go. Well, happy birthday, man.
Thank you.
I'm excited for you. It's gonna be a great weekend, and I'm just excited for everything we got going on. I know we talk about it all the time, but we got some big things brewing.
Yep. December is gonna be dope. The happy hour is gonna be dope.
Yep, a lot of RSVPs coming in. So again, if you're in Orange County, LA, SoCal in general, and you want to come out to our free happy hour, December 13th, slide in the DMs. We'll send you the address.
Yeah, it's gonna be my second birthday party. So
Second birthday party.
you can wear a nice spread good sweater or a ugly Christmas sweater, whatever you want.
Yep, we're gonna be doing an ugly sweater, Christmas sweater competition.
Oh, we're doing a competition. Nice.
We are.
Cool.
So one last thing I wanted to bring up,
Yeah.
seeing that, we're coming up on December, which is coming up on the new year, which is coming up on one of my favorite months of the year, January. Dry January. So as you know, and a lot of people watching know, every year, Katie and I do Dry January. And sometimes we'll give up drinking again in the middle of the year just for fun and fitness. But January, that's our thing. Every January we do this. And the thing is, in past Dry Januaries, what we would do is when we give up drinking, we kind of just hide from everybody. We don't go out. We don't go to events. We don't go to restaurants, which is great. But it made me realize, like, man, we're missing out on so much life just because we're staying away from drinking. So January 2023, this past January, I decided I wanted to start an accountability group to live my best life without alcohol. So that's what I did. I put out a story on Instagram. I said, hey, if you want to be on this journey with me, hop in this group. We'll keep each other accountable. But it wasn't just about not drinking. It was about living your best life. So I had challenges. Like everybody in the group, we had to go on a trip in January and not drink. I had to host an event. So I hosted an event at a brewery, as you know. What else was there? Had to go to like some type of event. So I went to a wedding. There's just so many different things. And so I'm going to have that checklist. I'm going to get creative with it. We're going to do giveaways. Going to win some Spread Good merch in the group. So if you want to be part of my Dry January accountability group, leave a comment. I'll get to you. But that's my question, man. Do you want to do Dry January with me this year?
I don't want to, but I will.
Are you down?
Yeah, I'm down.
That's a whole month.
A month is not that long. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad until like it's in your face and there's events and there's birthday parties.
Yeah.
But again, I'm hype on it if you're about it.
I'm gonna do it. Have you ever done Lent where you give up?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
So it's like same thing.
Yep.
But I can do it. Let's do it.
All right.
All my friends too.
Let's go. We're going to start the group on Instagram again. Massive giveaways. And it's so cool at the end of the month because some people go out and drink on that February 1st, but sometimes you let it ride. Like I think Katie and I let it ride to like Valentine's Day last year. So it's just a nice little healthy start to the year and to just
save a lot of money.
That's a big thing. Saved a lot of money, gets the body right for the new year. And also just, it's like you said, it's not a long time, but I know for us, for me, I definitely drink weekly because of whether it's a podcast or a birthday party or a Spread Good event or we're traveling. It's just part of the lifestyle. So it's a nice reminder to show myself that I can still live that hype, dope life without it. And I could be around it and it's still fun.
Yep.
But we all know we love beer. So I'm going to be drinking a lot this month, getting ready.
I am too. You know, it's my birthday. Jesus' birthday, my daughter's birthday. All the holidays. So yeah, I'll be drinking all
I'm
month.
Excited that you're going to be on my Dry January group.
We're going to be dry.
All right, let's go. If you like this episode, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and
smash the bell and comment Dry January ideas.
Yes, comment activities that we should put on the checklist that we have to do in our accountability group for Dry January and get your Love Thy Neighbor merch, get your Spread Good merch. Let's keep spreading good. And until next time, go have a beer because we got 1 month left. Spread good, baby.
Celebrate my birthday. Celebrate life.
Happy birthday, Nick.